Welcome back to the Brothers Workshop. As always, I'm Sean, and I'm sure you guys already know this is Fern, my 1966 Chevrolet C20 pickup truck. And today we're going to take the bench seat out of Fern, and I'm going to show you guys just how easy that is. But before I get into it, if you guys like these videos, if you learned something, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos about Fern and her restoration. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to open the truck door, and then we're going to come over right here, and we're going to look at the latch that stops the door from opening too far. I just had a little pin in there for now. With this detached now, we can open the door up wider, but we want to make sure that we don't have anything touching right there because you can end up damaging the door skin. So we just have a nice wide area to work while we remove the bolts that hold the seat in. Now there's going to be 4 bolts on each side, and I'll show you guys here right now where they're at. All right, we're going to have to get the seat belt out of the way here because that'll tangle us up. If we don't, we'll do that on the other side in a few minutes. But right now I want you guys to take a look underneath the seat here. We have the support that attaches the seat to the floor, and you can see there's a bolt right there. That bolt has another one directly on the opposite side. And then here in the rear, we have the same thing. We have a bolt that is facing us right here. And then on the opposite side, there's another one. So we have 4 total on the passenger side and 4 total on the driver's side, making 8 total holding the bench seat down. Gets a little difficult to see over here, but there's that other side I was talking about. And then back in there, you have one. Before I forget, if you guys need any of the tools or materials necessary to perform this job, go ahead and take a look in the description below. We have everything listed right there for you. A pro tip for you guys, always place something in between your door and the fender. We're going to get in here with our 1/2-inch socket and just start going to town. The front, you can use the ratchet on. It can get kind of difficult in the back, so I've gone ahead and grabbed one of my open ends just because my socket can't really fit in there. All right, so we got one. So 2 of them are out. Backside's a little more tricky, but I could get a ratchet back there, which was nice. I've already gone ahead and removed the 4 bolts on the driver's side of the vehicle. So now with the 4 bolts on the passenger side removed, the bench is free. We're going to go ahead and tilt the seat up before removing it. That way we have a nice, narrow, easier time of removing it. And I am going to do this with one person because I don't have any help here today. So I have to take my time and be extra careful and extra cautious. So I'll be using the help of some moving pads. That way we don't scratch any of that nice new paint that we have. Just like I said before, we're going to use the help of our moving pads to get this job done. I'm going to lay one out on the ground here. I'm going to get one inside here because we're going to have to worry about the edges of this transmission tunnel here. And then we're going to get one right down here. If I need more throughout, I'll definitely go ahead and get some more. But I think right now, that should be enough. I can lift up a little bit, as I did there. Now I have the feet underneath that moving pad. I'm going to go to the other side. We're going to get in, we're going to push the stick up. That way it's out of our way. That's another thing we're going to have to worry about. So I'll push the clutch in. I'm going to get out of second and go into first. Gives me a lot more room. With that done, I'm going to push down on that release there. We're going to slide the front of this forward. Wish I could bring you guys in for a closer look, but you're just going to have to trust me here. I'm picking this seat up, and we're taking the moving pad and placing it underneath those metal legs. Now there's a lot of back and forth here because it's just me. If you had another person, you can lift this thing out nice and easy, but I don't have that. So here we go. You guys can see that I have all of this covered, right? I do that because now I have to bring the bench up and over the transmission tunnel. I am going to aim to have it lay down on its side, standing up as I get it out of here. That'd be the ideal thing here. So we're just gonna pick it up over the transmission tunnel. I'll come back around, lift the legs over top here, and then stand it up. Okay, all right. Now, the seat belts are out of the way, that they're not going to get snagged and screw me up here, and that I do have the moving pad where I want it. At this point, I'm just gonna pick it up, set it down. There you have it, guys. The bench seat is now out of the truck, and I have nothing but room for activities and a lot of room to work. There you have it, guys. This was really easy, very straightforward. A total of 8 bolts, and they're all 1/2 inch. All you guys need is a socket set and a set of open ends to get this job done in about 15 minutes. Well, now that the bench seat is out, I can't sit around all day here, even though this is pretty comfortable. I got to get started working on the floor because I have something pretty special planned. But that's not for this video. That'll be in another video coming up soon. You guys aren't going to want to miss out on what I do with Fern here, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that video. And hit that like button, especially if you learned something. I mean, this was literally 8 bolts, 15 minutes of work, and now I'm able to do whatever I want in there. Put new seats in, new floor, get this reupholstered, who knows? But you'll see that in the next video. But anyways, hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this, if you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next video. But if you want to hang out with me before that, go ahead and find us on Instagram at The Brothers Workshop.